Hi everyone, me again, sunny, well, partly cloudy, Smyrna, Georgia. Lovely afternoon. Just out taking a quick ride around. Got a free moment to hop on the bike. Haven't had a lot of those recently. A friend of mine came over, a young man down the street, son of one of our good friends, came by. He bought a Toyota Tacoma and didn't have a trailer hitch on it, and he wants to haul a trailer, so he went and got a trailer ball, and he just made it a bumper hitch. Just put a trailer ball on the hitch, but he didn't have any wiring for it. And he called me and asked me, what do I need? And I told him what he needed, and he went to 3 different auto parts places in Georgia, here in Smyrna. And he said they looked at him like he was speaking a foreign language. And I couldn't believe it. I said, that's kind of crazy. So got out the old internet again, and good old Amazon had me one overnight specific to his model. And they're pretty easy. It's a pickup truck he's got, so you take drop the tailgate, 2 10mm bolts, and the tail light comes out on each side. And the way this thing is made is it has a modular plug that plugs into the light, and it's a T-plug. The other end plugs into the harness, and that's where it gets power to run the lights on your trailer. You do one plug on each side, and it's good to go, and you wire it up. And he came by this morning, and came in yesterday, came in this morning to put it on real quick, and everything went good for once. I did find out that I'm getting too old to lay on my back underneath a trailer and try to drill upwards with a dull bit to get a pilot hole so I could put a ground wire on it. But anyway, we tested it, everything worked fine, and off he went. He set it off to take a trailer full of materials to the dump, but everything worked good there. I'm going to take a left here when I get a minute, and we're going to go through the covered bridge unless there's a problem. I don't think there is. I'll find out here farther down if somebody's hit the bridge or they're doing some work on it. Sometimes you can't go through it. I don't go through it with the Riker or with the Spider. We don't generally like to go through there because the nature of the bridge, it has 2 sets of treads on either side for a car or maybe a small pickup. It doesn't have anything in the center except the slats, just a bunch of slats there so that it's not open to the river below. And it's not that it's not strong enough. I have been through it before, but a lot of material accumulates there, a lot of trash, stuff that falls off of cars and blows in and stuff like that. And so you never know what you're running, and you can't see in there very good. It's very dark, so you can't really tell what you're running over. And I don't want to pop a tire or something like that, create a problem. But this is the little thing that tells you how, if you hit those, you're too tall for the bridge. And fortunately, we came through without any problem. Got a sign up there, electronic now, that tells you you're over height or you have to turn, and you'd have to turn to the left here to miss the bridge if you're too tall. As you can see, 7 feet 0 inches in height. Been down to this bridge many times. It's the Concord Covered Bridge. It was built back in the 1800s. A Civil War battle was fought here for this bridge. Little history on this bridge. It was the nature. You can't see the design of it inside. I've done a complete video on this if you want to try to look it up. But the nature of the way this thing is built. This was designed by a freed slave back in the 1800s and built by under his direction. And it's been in constant use ever since. One of the few covered bridges in the country that sees daily use. I believe there may be, I don't know, there might be one more in Georgia that sees daily use, but I don't think so. Certainly not as much as this does. But it's still used every day by people around here. This little thing we just went over here is also a very narrow, old, historic bridge. But that was it, the Concord Covered Bridge. Now, right now, we're going over what they call the East-West Connector, which is a road they built so that you don't have to go through the covered bridge all the time. But what happens, unfortunately, somebody with a trailer, with maybe a ladder on a van, or somebody will rent a U-Haul They won't realize that they're over 7 feet tall. I measured my pickup truck. It's a four-wheel drive from the factory. It's real close to 7 feet. I haven't driven it through there. I don't think I'm going to try. If I hit it on a day when maybe my suspension was feeling good and had the truck popped up all the way, it is sort of an active suspension. But anyway, every now and then we'll come through here and they'll be blocked off, and somebody's tried to stick a U-Haul or something, or a trailer, big tall trailer or something under the bridge. Now it has those metal guards, that guard that said 7 feet 0 inches. That's a heavy metal bar there, and it will break loose. If you hit it, it breaks loose and bends over, and it will stop you. And with luck, you don't make it all the way to the bridge. It's pretty close to the bridge. And if you were going fast enough, you could hit the bridge, but unfortunately that doesn't happen very often. But this is a little neighborhood. I'm heading kind of back toward the house. This is really not far at all from my house. But they've added these little things here, these little dividers in the middle of the road here. I don't know why. I think the sign suggests they did it to slow people down, but I haven't noticed it having any effect at all on the people's speeds on this road. I'm not going fast. I'm not going to speed on this road. I'm going, according to my speedometer, I'm going 35, but I know that my speedo reads a little bit fast, so I'm not even going that fast. And I'm following this guy anyway. No reason to pass him. Anyway, thought you'd enjoy a ride through the covered bridge. I'd love to see if you have anything near you that's like this. I know the Chestnut Mountain Tin Man has been doing bridges, has been doing churches. He's got a drone. He flies over all these churches. I've really enjoyed watching his stuff. Who else has been doing it? Other people have been doing certain things. Having a problem off the top of my head right now thinking of something I've seen recently. But anyway, I hope everybody is having a great day. I'm going to wind it up now. I've talked way too much. And I just want to let you know I'm still around. Hopefully you'll see a lot more videos from me next month. I'll be up in the mountains again, and that's where I really like to do videos. And hopefully I'll be able to share them with you. Everyone take care. Bye-bye.